Howdy, Charles, back with another share, jumping right in. Under the watchful eyes of Houston, we now hear go, no go. Just as a sequence of internal orders relay required information for burn, we now have what is clearly seen as takeoff or liftoff. Houston, we now have liftoff. As you view this video, some will see simply a rocket or projectile. Others will see the phallus, or possibly the phoenix rising against all odds. I chose this meme of sorts as an allegory to convey the complexity and contrast of chaos and order, working in tandem to achieve results desired, but more on this later. I'm calling this video Order, or a call to order. Here to inspire, educate, and for observational purposes only, esoteric in nature, this will not resonate for all, but I assure you it isn't for simple entertainment. I continue. I press toward the mark. This is me to you, although through a glass, but darkly. Shall we then say to the glass maker, or potter if you will, what makest thou? Or simply resolve to a yesiveness or a yieldingness, additionally desiring a pure heart and a right spirit within, all while declaring to the Most High, I serve at your pleasure, which is my utmost desire. Ashe? Next, order, Selah, or forever. Order in our courts, in introspection, reflection, or meditation. Order is now decreed to replace all disorder found in disruptive chaos, now called for in every realm and dimension and dispensation that concerns each of our present realities. We also include all territories, jurisdictions, provinces, isles or islands, land, and also the ground. In addition, areas of galactical, cosmic, ethereal, or the astral plane. Finally, all disorder based in targeted chaos must be removed and stopped from our mental and physical or psychological state, along with its entities and attachments, all sent to where the Most High now declares, and that all aforementioned areas threatened with this order to now be engulfed and saturated with divine order, divine structure, and a template that conveys the plans and purposes of God with perfect clarity, resulting in peace, harmony, and abundance, and available to and for all that will hunger and thirst after it. Ashe? I continue. Next. It was 12:40 a.m. It was the 15th of April, 2024. I call it The Doors, a dreamscape. Two doors of a high-end luxury home stood open before me, giving unfettered access upon entry, even in my astral state. And as I reached out as if to further open the doors, I asked this question: why are these doors open? I then woke up out of this dreamscape. I continued. I had a flash. I'm calling it proverbial wisdom. And it goes something like this. I came to the conclusion, as in the days of old, the snake salesman is what I wrote, or a seller of liniments, or toners, or elixirs, that would trigger the spidey senses. These are the words I wrote down in regards to that. Tell, don't sell. Tell us, don't sell us. Just tell, don't sell. And then I wrote, somehow, we saw you coming from a distance. And to myself saying, uh-oh, here we go. Can anybody relate? I continue. Next. It was April the 16th, 2024. The time was 12:34 a.m. And I hear this song, a call and response song. It goes like this. Living, he loved me. Dying, he saved me. Buried, he carried my sin far away. Rising, he justified, freed me forever. One day, he's coming back. What a glorious morn. He's coming back. A dance? Anyone? I go back to the time, 12:34 a.m. Okay, I'm gonna say it again. 12:34 a.m. All right, let me help you out. 1, 2, 3, 4 a.m. Order? Anyone? I am moving on. The audacity of space travel, this rocket, isn't to be left to misguided chaos, nor more importantly, left to chance, with an emphasis on order, the order of things being paramount for the igniting of the burn contained within this rocket or projectile. That explosive plume that provided the thrust and lift, personified for me that needed as well as targeted chaos for imminent change. I continue. A Google. Chaos defined. A state of utter confusion or disorder. A total lack of disorganization or order. And I wrote off to the side. A karmic lift, anyone? Ha! I continue. Order defined. Arrangement or disposition of people or things. Sequence, pattern, or method. Also, an authoritative command. Directions or instructions given. That was order. I continue. In other instances of chaos, we are mindful of its use to appear manipulative or self-serving, the likes of which would be self-destructive to work in tandem with the required order of things as presented in this narrative of space travel, that rocket. Any results received would be depleting and karmic. I speak to this use of chaos for its self-grandizement as limiting at best. Next, the chaos spoken of in my analogy comes after the burn, which results from orders directed to the rocket's internal components, resulting in thrust as well as lift. I have a question for you. Elevation, anyone? I continue. I'll end with this. Chaos has a tendency to patronize, and declaration of order brings with it a scrutiny, which many shy away from due to its reflection to the self. The clarion call to order has come, and as my analogy conveys, can coexist with purposeful chaos. The emphasis is on order. Hear the call, observe the patterns or sequence, and then go, no go. Ha! Ashe? To know. Yin and yang. Good and evil. Thunder and lightning. Fire and ice. Light and dark. The angel and Diablos. The serpent and the dove. This wasn't meant to be exhaustive in nature, as knowledge of this subject limits or prohibits me from going much deeper. But just know, according to scripture text I cite, 1 Corinthians 14:40, let everything be done decently and in order. Also, Psalms 37:23, the steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord. Postscript, P.S. A mean and ornery, bitter shell of a person doesn't actually reveal the heart's true state. This is Charles. We are pipecentral.org. Thanks for your time, and as always, be blessed.